We're not focusing on the winter yet around here.
No, it's a little early. We're actually focusing in on tomorrow because Balloon Fiesta, tomorrow a big morning out there. Got the Flight of the Nations, of course another mass ascension. If the weather holds off, could be a pretty good day to head out there and beat some of the crowds. Speaking of crowds, it was crowded on Saturday. That's when this photograph was taken. Lona Robinson catching this. Notice the folks kind of bundled up last Saturday morning. It was a bit chilly out there. Fortunately, the last couple of mornings have not been that cold, and if you're planning on coming out tomorrow morning, a jacket will suffice. I don't think it'll be brutally cold just yet, but you'll get a chance to take a lot of great pictures, and we would love to see them. Pics at krqe.com is our address. Now, obviously, no big plans going on out at the park tonight. If there were, the weather would be A-OK. Look at this, pretty mild this evening. This is the forecast for the metro also. Now, once we get into the day tomorrow, that's when things get a little dicey for us. Morning temperatures, kind of like they were this morning, 53 to about 57. Winds right near that 10-mile-per-hour threshold. Don't think wind will be a big issue tomorrow morning. This is what we're afraid of, those showers developing, and certainly some showers could happen because we've got a storm heading in. Now, we've been dealing with a storm the last couple of days. This one mainly has brought the wind. That's what yesterday's big blow was all about, and that was ahead of this cool front. Now, what has transpired over the last 18 hours or so? This cool front's kind of made it through. We've had a little less wind, although they have been kind of cooler winds for us. But starting tomorrow, more moisture gets drawn in ahead of this second storm. This storm's going to track far enough to the south that not only does it let moisture come in at the surface, it's actually going to tap some moisture from aloft and start to bring that in also. So those two things combined will spell the possibility for rain. And this is a slow-moving system, so we've actually got rain in the forecast for not just Wednesday, but Wednesday evening and probably throughout the day on Thursday also. So here we go. We've got some high clouds in the area. No rain just yet, but the cloud cover has kind of limited the warming effect of the sunshine, so we're not up to those forecasted temperatures just yet. 59 at the Sunport. The good news is the wind has settled down. We've got 5-10-mile-per-hour breezes out there. A little gustier off to the east, where Las Vegas is showing 22-mile-per-hour winds and, about 21-mile-per-hour winds up in Raton. But you can see the onset of that cooler air, the shades of green working down through the state. Cooler air in place means that we'll have a cooler night tonight for most areas, but then of course the cloud cover offsets that. Clouds acting as a little blanket of insulation, so that's why I really think we start tomorrow morning off basically like we did today, probably with the same sky cover also. Hopefully, though, holding off the rain for at least the Fiesta goers until after that mass ascension can take place. Here's the way the temperatures shape up in the East Mountains. Will be a cooler afternoon today than it was yesterday. Highs in the upper 60s there, level out at about 70 degrees in the metro. But, of course, we have a lot less wind, and that all by itself makes today a much nicer day across the board. 7 days showing the unsettled weather, not only rain but wind again. Yes, that storm Wednesday, Thursday means we'll be talking the windy conditions. Now, in Albuquerque, Wednesday, Thursday are unsettled days. Looking ahead to next weekend, we've got some breezy conditions that could resurface for Sunday. Obviously, a big weekend for Balloon Fiesta ahead. But all in all, really the forecast doesn't look bad, and I'm still somewhat optimistic about tomorrow morning.